What did the internet say?
Bad or good?
Oh, the internet dad, Spencer, Rory. I'm on your side, by the way. Spencer and Rory, I'm on your side. I've been on your podcast.
Oh my God,
I love
wait,
you lot.
How have I managed? I'm going to have to call them out.
Hey, welcome back to Punchin with us. That was kind of cute. That was kind of adorbs. And Danny Aarons is me. We've swapped sides, Tennessee. We have swapped sides. It's a. What word would you say? It's opposite day today, if you think about it. Obviously, to the viewers at home, it's Wednesday, 5 p.m. Do you know what I mean? We upload every single Wednesday, 5 p.m. Oh my God, no, it's not for us. We're working late because we're a singer, or whatever the thing is. Yeah, we're working late today, lads. I've had Red Bull chewing gum to get me going. That's what I do now. Red Bull chewing gum. Offered it to everybody here. They didn't like the sound of it, so that's completely fine.
The fact that they making now Red Bull chewing gum makes me feel sick. I can't believe that that's a thing.
I thought you'd be all over. I know you don't like chewing gum, but you love Red Bull.
I would never have a Red Bull chewing gum. I like Red Bull. I don't love the flavour Red Bull.
What?
Well, I love Red Bull, yeah. I do like the flavour.
Liar.
Yeah, I do.
Liar. We watched a 45-minute video of a guy getting rid of the caffeine from Red Bull so he could drink it whenever.
Yeah.
We watched that together.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with it?
So you aspire to also have that?
We didn't watch it. You put it on and I watched it.
It was a bit boring. It's just science, innit? I don't really do science in that. I reckon you were right neek in science. Were you?
No.
Was you?
No.
There's either one or two things you were doing. Either very smart and like head down teacher's pet, or you got the Bunsen burner and set people alight.
Yeah,
Which
science
one?
was the one thing I was bad at.
So the Bunsen burner
Yeah,
one.
it was actually, I wasn't bad at a lot of things. Oh.
Here it is. Here's the... What? I can't shout out to whoever it was. Yeah, taking the caffeine out of Red Bull so I can drink it at night. We watched this. It's like a half an hour long video, or whatever. But I'm not gonna respect to him. He's a scientist and all that, and I could not do his job, but not for me. Do you know what I mean? The only science guy I'll watch is Mark Rober.
You put this on.
But I literally said I need something I love when we participate in the same thing. So I love when we watch the same thing. And is
that what you're loving this week?
Yeah, I'd say I'm love. Good segue. I'd say our paths don't cross when it comes to things. To be honest with you,
we
you know
crossed
what I mean?
on the true crime. We both watched true crime together on YouTube.
Shout out. I feel like I'm shouting out people here. They don't care. They don't know who I am.
He can't go a week without making a shout out in this podcast.
Code Blue Cam is the name of the YouTube channel. I think they're. I thought
you were going to shout out
JJ.
No.
Prime. Drink Prime. No, it's like Code Blue.
What's the other one? J.
Oh, JCS is very good, but he doesn't upload, mate. He doesn't upload. Like this Code Blue Cam, they just upload body cams of police officers, and it's so you probably if you haven't seen them, please watch it.
Yeah, we watched one yesterday. What was the one yesterday?
Oh my God, it was the best one ever.
She went crazy. She was just screaming. She was straight up lying about what just happened 5 minutes before.
She changed her story, everything. I don't know what you'd call it. Basically, she tried to swat, which I'm petrified of, by the way, because it's a massive thing in my world.
She tried to get someone swatted, no?
Yeah. But that's called swatting. So she swatted.
Yeah.
Where basically it happens a lot in my world, not with people my size, normally like the Kai Cenats and that. So I'm just a FIFA streamer, but where people will call the police.
It's in America though. It doesn't happen.
Oh no, it happens here.
It doesn't happen in England.
I promise you it's happened here.
It hasn't.
I swear to you, it's happened to one of my mates.
It hasn't.
On my life, it's happened to one of my mates. He does not live
It's not in England here. You can't call and say that and it would happen.
So for context, what a swatting is, sorry to start on a bit of on a wild note.
On a dark.
Yeah, on a dark note. But it's basically they'll get your address somehow, whatever. Then they'll call up police and they'll say, oh my God, there's I'm being held at gunpoint or whatever, and he's shooting my dogs or whatever, something like that.
Oh, I've got a different understanding of what I thought it was.
Go on, girl.
I thought it was when they say something, there's guns there. Not they're there, but they know that there's guns there.
It's either or. I've never swatted before, so I'm not really sure how it goes down. But yeah, basically there's people here with guns, sort it out.
Yeah.
And then they send a whole SWAT team with guns. FBI, open up, boom, boom, boom. That kind of vibe. Yeah. Sorry, where was we going there? I was just shouting out loads of channels.
While I'm here, Tom the taxi driver. I will never watch that. That's where I'll draw the line.
Well,
We're not
that's interesting you said that, because we have watched it together and you said, I'm actually kind of getting into it.
No, I didn't. You
literally said, Oi, I turned it off. And you went, oh, I was getting into that.
No.
I remember.
No.
I remember.
No. Basically, he watches this. I'm so sorry. I've got nothing against you, Tom, but he watches this taxi driver, and this taxi driver just thinks that he's like, just
careful.
It's like he thinks he's just figured out the roads of London. Like he owns the roads of London.
He had to pass the knowledge.
And it's just like, yeah.
He had to pass the knowledge.
It's not my what's the word?
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea when it comes to a YouTube video.
Yeah, but we overlay sometimes. True crime is what we relate on.
Yeah,
we like a true crime. I feel like that's a girl thing.
True crime,
like doing your makeup, whatever. I see it all in your comments, like, oh my God, you're a true crime girly as well.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, same girl. You know, that kind of vibe.
I love a true crime. What else oh my gosh, stop burping so casually around me.
Sorry.
What else is there on YouTube? I just like vlogs. I just like watching people's
Molly
vlogs.
May, I hear her voice all the bloody time. I hear, who else's voices do I hear? I hear voices in my head. I hear just a lot of girls talking about
Who's the other
nails and that.
I need to stop calling these people stupid, but the other person you made me watch, where his whole like channel was just like eating and gym. Who is that? And he looks like his name should be Toby.
I do what?
He looks like his name should be Toby, but it's not.
Will.
Yeah.
I think he's called, I forgot his surname, but Will. I watch a lot of gym bros. Yeah. I watch a lot of gym bros.
You showed me such a different side of YouTube though as well. The other person that we watched where he camped in the middle of a roundabout.
I mean, I have the gems, mate. I have the gems. Some guy was just camping in the middle of the roundabout overnight, and we watched
and he
it.
filmed it.
He filmed it.
Yeah, and
I think that's
it was quite entertaining to watch.
I think it's a crime, but I've been getting really into I'm getting into learning. Genuinely, that's what I am loving this week. Two things: I'm loving learning, and I'm loving my parents.
Oh, you saw them yesterday?
Saw my parents yesterday. We went out for a fish and chips down the Ivy.
Nice.
The Ivy.
It's such a when you say fish and chips and then you say it's at the Ivy.
That's what I'm saying. I had to say I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I didn't just go down to the Chippy. I went to the Ivy Asia. Is it the Ivy Asia?
Just the Ivy.
No, just the Ivy. No Asia involved. Sorry, Singapore. Just the Ivy. Very nice, you know. It was very very nice. Fish and chips. Me and my dad both shared the dessert of the bomb. The chocolate bomb. Mum had an apple tart.
Oh, you shared the dessert? Two men sharing the dessert. How funny is that?
For what, the man is my father, and two, we got two separate ones. I just meant we shared the same feeling.
Oh, you both got the same dessert. I was going to say the chocolate bomb, like it's not really like a shareable thing.
It's tiny. Mother Aaron's, right? She ordered an apple tart. 14 minutes bake time. We had to wait 14 minutes for an apple tart. And to be fair, it was really cool.
Fresh and nice.
They set it on fire.
Yeah.
They set it on fire. And my mum don't do well with that. She started panicking, bless her.
Really?
She started, woo, like that kind of vibe. Woo, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you loving this week? I feel like I've just been yapping. Sorry.
Loving. Not much particularly. Loving a lot.
It happens.
I'm just surviving. Yeah, I'm just living right now. I'm not loving a lot, if I'm being honest with you. Fighting against.
Oh, straight away. Okay.
The conversation we actually had earlier today. Trying to find a middle name.
Oh, really?
For our daughter, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird one because you're trying, obviously, without revealing, for reference, we've actually got a name now. Because I'm not going to lie, anytime someone asks, I just go, no, we're just going to decide on the day. Because I just can't be asked to say yeah, and then they'd be like, what? And I'm like, oh.
I actually say yeah, and then wait for them to be like, what is the name?
And
just so that I can say, why
not telling you.
The fuck would I tell you her name before I've had her?
Someone was literally just in this studio and asked you that question, so I'd be careful.
Was just in here and she said, do you have a name? And I said, yeah. And she didn't go any further.
Read the room.
She didn't go any further with the question. But if she said, what's the name? I would have thought, you cheeky bitch.
What, you would say, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Know your business.
I just can't I hate confrontation.
Yeah.
So I'd just be like, oh no, I don't know. We're going to decide on the day. But yes, we do have a name. What? Shock horror. She's,
yeah.
You know.
But the middle name.
You're going. Yeah. What I was going for that is you're going for like not exactly wordplay, but you're going for like alliteration or something. I would just say do whatever. Have a random middle name. That's still cool.
Yeah.
Like Bonnie's really cool. That's
my middle name.
Because she was born on Bonfire Night. Really, really cool. But it's got nothing to do with Tennessee or Fresher. Mm-hmm. But you're going for
I'm not. I'm actually not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You're going for an alliteration for
I'm
one.
not. No, it's just
You're going
the
for an
name. That's
alliteration.
that's the other middle names that I like. But you don't think a middle name matters. But then if you was to give them a cool middle name, it does matter.
I never said it didn't matter.
No, but I always just thought middle name doesn't matter. I never said you said it did matter.
You literally just said you always say.
No, I say you think, like, as I'm just saying, like,
Don't tell me what I think.
I'm not saying you think.
Don't
I'm
tell me
just
what I
saying in
think.
general, like,
You don't know what I think.
No, not
No, I
you.
get
Just
you, I
you
get
know what I
you.
mean.
You mean
the
you're
people of the
generalising.
world.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm just saying, I didn't think it really mattered, but now I'm.
Why?
Because I've never, when someone asks me, I'll never say Tennessee Bonnie.
Guess what? I'm gonna drop a bombshell.
Yeah.
You know Shane Dawson?
Yeah.
What's his real name?
I don't know.
Not Shane. Shane's his middle name.
See?
Which I think is a good backup, because if you don't like your first name, you can just use your middle name.
Use your middle.
So I actually agree that you should have a good middle name. Shane Dawson to be, but I don't know if we should be using him as an example, but
Yeah, did he not get cancelled?
yeah, about 7 times to be fair. I used to grow up watching him though. I feel like you would have. The conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah,
I've watched
baby.
every single Shane Dawson and when I deep it,
You know, when you were younger,
he was
and
just
you-
chatting shit.
Yeah,
He had
but
no idea what he's on about.
no, but did you ever, when you were younger on YouTube, and you'd go into like conspiracy theories, and you'd absolutely just shit yourself?
Oh, big time.
I remember
Big time.
when I first figured out Beyonce. If you play like Beyonce songs backwards, it's like worshipping the
Yeah,
devil,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
just absolutely got so scared.
Yeah.
You'd go to bed. I'd go to bed covers over, like, oh my god, it's all and then the whole Illuminati thing. And you'd feel
Shane
like
Dawson loved that.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
God, he milked that.
They were scary times. They were. Why was that just a thing? And now it's like not. It's just we all just believed it about the Illuminati now. Like
Just is it like it's just what it is.
just true.
Yeah.
The Illuminati is
Mad,
just
isn't
true.
it? It
It's
is
so
mad.
scary.
Yeah, I love a conspiracy. We need to do a whole episode just on conspiracy theories. We need to bring in Arthur and Batch 1,000,000%.
What's
we
your
were speaking
favourite
to them, to be
conspiracy
fair.
theory?
My favourite.
Yeah, I saw them at
The first thing I said is, "We need you on the pod," and they were like, "For what?" And I was like,
I said,
pyramids.
yeah, I need to see if you cut it.
They were like, "Oh, we don't really do pyramids," so that was like, they were like,
It was
"We're more
aliens,
space."
Yeah,
It was
they were like aliens. Yeah.
No, we want them on. To be fair, we do want them on.
I don't know what you would call this. Maybe like a theory, but you know the thing that everyone talks about on TikTok, like the red string theory, whatever it's called. Have you not heard of that?
No,
You
sorry.
haven't heard of that?
Please elaborate on the red string theory.
So I'm not reading that. Sorry, there is a screen there, and there is things, but basically it's like the idea that like you're attached to like the people you're meant to always meet in your life, and it's like the invisible string, like the red string theory.
How is it red if it's invisible?
Well, it's just this is two different like ones for it, like the invisible string theory and the people that you're meant to meet, like you'll always be like attached to them somehow.
Yeah,
If that
I
makes
don't mind
sense.
that. I don't mind that. Yeah, I think that's pretty.
I mean, and then there's TikToks, and it'll be someone with a picture of them when they're younger, and she's like, "Oh my god, I've just found this picture, and this is my fiance in the background,"
Yep,
and they're
yep,
like at
seen that,
Disneyland.
seen that.
Yeah, and her fiance's literally in the background while he's also 5,
Yep.
and it's like they were always meant to be in each other's lives. Like,
I think that's a nice wholesome one as well.
yeah,
I think that's a really nice one, and I think I believe in that as well.
I'm
The
waiting for
invisible.
the day I see like a picture of me when I'm younger and like you're in the back. I would actually I'd throw up.
I don't think that will ever happen. I'd love it to, but I'm trying
I'd
to.
love that
Bro,
to happen.
I just lived in Braintree. Have you ever been Braintree?
Yeah, but I've been around Essex. Like, do you know what I mean?
I didn't leave
I was all
Braintree.
around.
I didn't leave Braintree. I was Braintree for 21 years of my life.
See, I was all around, so I could see
But-
maybe how we could cross paths.
But my point is, unless you were in Braintree, impossible.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember. I might have been.
You ever been to Freeport in Braintree? Shout out to the Freeport. Freeport's like unbelievable. It's like you would like Freeport.
I don't think I would.
You would like Freeport.
No.
It's got a Ralph Lauren. It's got an Adidas. Freeport's great.
2 shops I've never been in.
Nah,
with
it's
you.
not, I'll be honest, it's not really got anything. But that was my childhood, Freeport. Oh, there's drama.
Oh,
There's drama.
I think I might have got my first call out.
Here we go. There's drama. What did the internet say?
Bad or good?
But you know, we did that ep with Al the other day, and I
Yes.
told that story about my Costa Rica flight, and
Yeah.
I was like, you know, deservedly maybe got some criticism. We've since found out that Tennessee, Danny Aarons' partner, has watched that pod and apparently is fuming with me as well.
She's correct.
Yeah, she's correct.
Oh, the internet. Dad, Spencer, Rory. I'm on your side, by the way. Spencer and Rory, I'm on your side. I've been on your podcast.
Oh my God.
I love
wait,
you lot.
How have I managed? I'm going to have to call them out. This is Punchin.
You already have. So it would have been something to do with you. But if they're chatting shit about you, they're no longer my boys. For audio listeners, a fist bump.
I don't hate internet dads. I actually listened to internet dads.
I forced you to.
It was like one thing they said, and I was like, "Don't let this get into your head."
No, you've had a couple. It's come into your accounts a couple
times. One or two things.
One or two things.
Do you know what?
Oh,
right?
okay.
They said they'd like to get me on the pod.
Well,
I want to go on their podcast.
that's going to be messy. Oh,
Huh?
it's going to be messy.
No, they're grown men. They can hold a debate with a young chicken, with a young mum.
Young chicken. I would pay to watch that. Now we need to make it happen. Internet dads turns to internet mums for the week. That would be good. And you.
I don't know. I like the internet dad show. Now I feel bad, but I like the internet dads. It's just some things they said. I was like, to Danny, don't listen to this and like take everything like literally. And then I don't know. It was like one thing they were saying where I was like. And they do always counteract, okay? We're big listeners, and they do always counteract some of their points with like, oh, well, we don't mean it like that. Like, but it was when they were saying, have fun. And it's not just them. This is a lot of people that I hear say this. Have fun in your 20s. When they're like, have fun in your 20s and then have kids. But and then I said to you, I said, why do people have this idea that like having kids isn't the fun in your 20s?
Yeah.
Like, I always knew I wanted to have kids in my 20s because that to me is the fun in my 20s.
Same, girl. Same. That's why we're here. And that's
yeah.
why we're having
And then
a
when
kid.
they say, I'm like, Danny, don't listen to this thinking like you've ruined your 20s.
I'm
Because
not.
you haven't. I know, but I don't want them to brainwash you.
Respectfully, even if they did, the baby's coming out regardless.
Yeah, but you might actually like, do you mind if I just come back in my 30s?
Oh, God, how dare you? How bloody dare you?
Oh, yeah, I would like to get on there now.
No, that would be great. That would be great television. And I want to be there in the studio.
It went from
I wanna
calling
be there.
them out. I thought I was about to have my first call.
Yeah, you were saying it like they cussed us. They said they want us on or want you on.
I thought,
I want to be front row though. When you're filming that, I want to be in like behind the cameras watching. Front row, please.
wait, before we start into the next part, should
Sure.
we actually talk about something maybe a bit more relevant to this podcast? Because we just
What?
absolutely just ignore the fact that we do both watch fighting.
Yeah.
And there was meant to be a Misfits fight at the weekend.
True.
And it just didn't
Oh
happen.
wow, very good. I completely forgot about that. What's happened, man?
I was excited for the Misfits fight at the weekend because a girl I know was fighting for the first time.
Who?
Demi Sims.
Huh?
So I was just excited to watch her, to be fair. But if you don't know, there was meant to be a Misfits fight. KSI was meant to fight, and he's been sick for 3 weeks.
And I'm going to come on record, and fair enough, the comments can be, oh, the KSI Glazer. Woo, woo. At the charity match, he actually was sick. Like, not like, but like, everyone's like, Dylan Dennis obviously said, he was fine at the charity match.
Yeah.
He actually wasn't. Like, so I'm not Glazer. It's whatever. Like, I don't care if he pulled out or what, whatever. But at the charity match, like before in like the training and that, bro was on like, on ropes. So like, I'll give him that. Whether like my only issue, and it's nothing to do with KSI, it's nothing to do with Misfits, it's nothing to do with Mams, but the whole event's gone.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know why they cancelled the whole
This is why.
event.
I'll tell you why. A little secret. DAZN. It's DAZN, ladies and gentlemen. They said they needed a pay-per-view. So all KSI's gone. What'd they do last time? Get fucking Danny Aaron's in. How did that do? That's DAZN are like, fuck that, cancel the whole thing. That's what happened. Effectively, that they could have gone, oh yeah, what about let's make the co-main event the main.
Yeah, but it just
What happened last time? And then that's
No, but I said this to you as well. It's not fair for people to buy
Really
tickets
not?
thinking some people only buy tickets because they want to see KSI fight. So then
most people, yeah.
Yeah, so then when KSI says he's not fighting, they just wasted their money.
But the thing is, it's
better to
everyone's
just
affected.
postpone
Fair
it.
enough. Like if you're ill, whatever. I'm sure he didn't want to pull out, and I'm sure he thinks he will absolutely destroy Dylan Dennis, whatever. But it affects everyone. It affects obviously the fans. People, mate, I know people. I'm in the Misfits community, you know, like for real. I love that shit. People like fly over for this. They come from loads of different places to fly over, book hotels, book flights, everything. It's the fans. It's the audience.
There's dedicated fans. Remember that there's always that dad and son every time.
Yeah.
They're there every time.
Absolutely.
Every time I've ever gone to a Misfits fight,
They're there.
They're there.
One thing we haven't thought about, the other fighters on the card.
Yeah.
The other fighters on the card, training for 3 months, whatever. Chase Demore, I saw him. He said he missed funerals. He missed weddings, fuck no, missed the birth of his kid. I don't fucking know. He missed a lot of things, and you know these fighters, to then just wake up. Not happening.
It is horrible, and especially because when you if you dedicate your proper life to this boxing fight, you're like, cool, I'm out of work for however long your camp is, like 8 weeks, 12 weeks. I'm out of work, but it's fine because I'm getting this paycheck at the end of the 8 weeks.
Massive opportunity as well.
It's great. It's going to be fine. And then the end of the literally you get to like week 6, cancelled. Oh my gosh, I've just not worked for, and then it's just.
And you pay for training, you pay for the camp, you pay for everyone's time and everything. Everything adds up, all for nothing. It's a
I guess it still will happen,
situation.
but it does. Yeah, it messes up.
But it will never happen.
Your training.
It will never happen.
I
promise you. I swear to God, I'll say anything. This will not happen. This KSI Dylan Dennis fight will never happen. Dylan Dennis is fighting in April, I think. He's fighting Tony Ferguson.
I remember you saying
20 pounds lighter than what he is now. So cool, he's just going to be like, I can't put on 20 pounds of weight or whatever. This will just never happen. It's done. It's gone.
That KSI needs to either rematch Tommy Fury or he needs to just fight Jake Paul. I think that's the only thing now that would.
I hear it.
That would make everyone just feel like everyone was looking at Misfits, and people that love it still are, but then your people that turn their heads, the people that have turned their heads will turn their heads back if he refights Tommy Fury or fights Jake Paul.
Fully agree. I genuinely think a lot of people, a lot of backlash. It will all, no matter who he fights, everyone will just say, "No, we want Tommy, we want Jake."
Yeah, of course.
But I genuinely thought Dylan. I genuinely thought.
Agree.
I thought Dylan Dennis was the best third fight he could do. Not Tommy, not Jake. Dylan was if they couldn't do them two, I was buzzing for it.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a really good, maybe not a really good fight, but just good storyline, whatever.
Yeah,
I think.
and you asked me if you could go.
Yeah.
And I said no.
You said no but you know what? I always ask now. And I realise that. I always, it's not asking for permission. It actually fucking is, if you think about it. I have to ask you permission.
No, you only asked because it's close to due date.
No, sorry. I'm making it sound like she just doesn't let me out. It was close to her due date. Sorry, I'm not, I don't have to, can I go
to the shop?
Can I go to the park, please?
Yeah.
Mummy? Yeah. No, it was close to her due date, so I couldn't do it. And I guess everything happens for a reason.
Look, now you might be able to go when it gets
It's never going to happen.
Oh.
It's never going to happen, I promise you. I swear to you, it would never happen. And even Darren Till was fighting on that card. How would you tell big UFC fighter,
his fight was good. His fight was really good.
Actually, I retract my statement saying Dylan Dennis was the best fight.
KSI should fight him. I think that would be a really
Darren
good fight.
Till would have been that sells millions.
He just would have been off the momentum of his win.
Yeah.
And he would just be in the flow of it. So that would have been a good fight.
Darren Till is a problem. He is scary. That is one man. Good. Oh my God. And I feel like he's a nice guy. I've never met him. But I just feel like he's Scouse, so Paddy Pimblett. I don't know why I'm talking to you you know that, but Paddy Pimlett's a very nice guy, but he's also a fucking scary guy. And I think Darren Till would probably be the exact same blueprint. So I'm not saying nothing. I'm scared of them. I'd like to shake their hands one day, Can I tell you what I'm fighting against? Because that was just a little bit scrappy.
Yeah.
Pardon the bun.
You love a pun, don't you? Go on.
I'm fighting against my dog's balls.
Why? Against your dog's balls?
They're gone.
Oh, yeah. How is he?
My dog's balls have gone. For reference, Silas does not live with me. 90% of the internet think I abandoned him. But you know what? I can't be asked to deal with that anymore. He's living lavishly in the father and mother Aaron's household, and brother Aaron's, don't forget. He got his balls chopped off after a good year.
I think that's ages.
It is very ages, and I'll tell you why. Because they tried to go as long as possible. But
not after a year, after a year and a half, 2 years.
No, he only turned a year a couple months ago.
What are you talking about? When we got together, you had Silas. And are you actually for real? Are you actually for real? We got together and you had him for a long amount of time. And you're telling me he only turned a year a couple months ago?
Well, the point
We've been
stands,
together
he's
nearly
still
a
a
year.
year. He's not 2 years old, so he's still a year
Closer
old.
to 2 years than he is a year.
But he's still 1 year.
No, he's not
You're
1
not,
year.
but you're not 2 years until you're 2 years, so he's still 1 year.
I would say he's more on the 2 years.
Well, no, he's only
half
2
of
years
a
when it's been
point.
2 years.
But when would it be 2 years then, sir?
I don't know when it's 2 years.
What month did you get him?
I can't remember.
I know what month you got him.
Go on then.
You got him around June 2023. We're in 2020.
Possibly.
Huh?
Possibly.
Probably sooner.
But basically, his balls are gone, and the poor fucker is just not living life right now. My poor mum is worried sick.
Good. I'm
got
not going to lie. It's
I
not
beg
good
your
that he was...
fucking pardon.
Yeah.
You just said good for my mum being worried sick.
No, that he got his balls chopped off, because it's not good that he was out there
Oh,
going
he's
on
very
walks.
horny.
Going on walks. Oh my gosh, do you know what? If I was out with my dog and it was a girl, and then there was another man dog, and it was the size of Silas.
He'll shag anything.
And he come over and he was all horny. I would literally get the dog by its neck and go to the owner and say, "You're a selfish prick for bringing your
So right,
your
next
dog
time you
out
see my
here."
dad, that's what you've got to say.
Huh?
That's what you got to say to my dad. And you'll say that to his face, would you?
No, because he's got his balls chopped off now.
Yeah. Now he's good. He has a mat like this. I'll send this picture into it and go on the screen. The cone that this man possesses now is not fucking right. I don't know why they gave him.
Let me see.
That's not. Please have a look. That is
Why
not.
is that so big?
That is not the size of a cone that should be on a dog's head. All right.
How's he moving his way around the house?
Do you know what I mean? That is a gargantuan cone, and he just looks so fucking sad. Obviously, it's for the greater good. Like, obviously, it is for the greater good, but it's just short-term pain for long-term gain.
Sometimes I think you do look like Silas.
What
And you know
the
how
fuck
they
does that
say
even
that
mean?
owners look like pets look like their owners?
I look like a golden retriever.
No, you look like Silas. And they say that your dog looks like their owners. Sometimes I think my dog looks a bit like me. He's got like the same colour skin and hair.
Your dog is brown. Dark brown.
No, he's not. He's golden brown.
He's dark
He's
brown.
golden brown.
I would say he's mocha brown.
He's golden brown. If anything, he's ginger brown.
No, that's where you're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you're
Yeah, I
wrong.
think sometimes you look a bit like Silas.
Thanks, mate.
It's all right.
I think I'll take that.
Yeah, why
This is a
not?
good yapping sesh, by the
Yeah,
way.
I know.
I'm a big fan of this. People have been asking on my stream. People have been asking for longer episodes, by the way.
Really?
So I don't know if that's something you want to give to the people.
Yeah, I do. And do you know what else I want to give to the people? I don't know if I want to give this to the people, or if this is just something that I like to do for myself.
All right, mate.
I want to read all of our hate comments on an episode.
You heard her here first, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your hate comments and we will react to them next week.
No.
We will react to your hate comments next
No,
week.
because I just get so passionate about hate comments. So one episode I do want to read
this scares me. It worries me.
them. What?
Because you do.
Yeah, I know.
You do.
I get very
Why?
passionate about them.
They're just people on the interwebs. Why?
They fly by your face.
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
I don't know. It does bother me.
It really does. Like, you wake up and that's the first thing on your mind, and you go to sleep and it's the last thing on your mind. It's not a healthy lifestyle, Ten. I tell you all the time. It's not.
I get consumed by reading hate comments. I don't know what it
Why?
gives me fire in my life. It gives me something to be angry
Why
about.
do you need to be angry? You're about to be a lovely mum. You don't need to be angry. You need to be away with the fairies.
I don't know, but I just want to do an episode then. Reading them one day.
Right, well, there you go. Leave your fucking hate comments and Ten will make them personal. Do you know what I mean?
And we could do it for the lovers and fighters section. Lovers, we can read good comments. Then
Let's
the fighters, we
not
can read hate comments.
encourage people to insult us.
It's not encouraging. People do it anyway.
True. It is true. Well, yeah, fair enough. You do what you want with that, to be honest with you. I'm not.
Just to finish this one off. Actually, no, I can't say that. Don't worry.
Do it.
No, I can't say it.
You've started it, so we're finishing.
No, I actually can't say it.
We're finishing.
No, I actually can't say it.
Why?
Because I actually can't say it. I'm not giving a person any more attention online.
Oh, who?
Right, let's do some dilemmas.
Name
That's
drop.
what's next.
No, let's get a
That
clip.
was next on the schedule.
Let's get a clip. Oh, look at her. She's in control now.
Oh, clip farming.
She's in oh, mate, she showed me a TikTok and was like, yeah, the clip farming worked. There's a TikTok of
Guys,
you saying,
last time when I clip farmed, I was scrolling today on the way here on TikTok.
searching her
And
name.
it came straight up on my TikTok and I was gassed. I said, mission completed.
Yeah.
I click
did it.
farmed. And you know what? I'm going to do it today, but I was going to do it with the dilemmas. I was going to
don't-
give stupid advice. Click farm.
Well, that's not right. That's not nice because the people have messaged us personally asking for our genuine advice.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
And you want to clip farm their trauma.
That was a clip farm. Got you there.
What have you turned into, man? Right, read the first dilemma.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Oh my God. It's like doing a podcast with a 12-year-old. What's happening? Please leave your dilemmas at this email if you guys need any advice from me and maybe some advice from Ten, but she probably won't give you actual advice. Here we go.
No, I do.
Dilemma number 1.
Ooh, guys, I'm. Oh, okay, wait, let me know. I'm sorry, had it in the wrong order.
Okay.
Dilemma number 1 is: I was casually searching my partner's name online, as one does. As one does.
Do you do that?
Remember when I said to you, did you look... So when we first started dating... Sorry, just interrupt into the thing. When we first started dating, I asked Danny if he had scrolled down my Finsta. And you tried to say no.
Oh, yeah, I have.
And he had.
Oi, I'm not in it. I'm not on it anymore. You removed me. You removed me.
I don't post on it.
You fucking removed me like a year
I
ago.
don't post on it. But
we had an argument and you unfollowed me from your private Instagram account.
Yeah, you just do it basically. You, of course.
No, but I don't search your name. I only went through your Instagram because you accepted me. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let me.
What? So when we got together, you did a deep dive.
No.
Fairs.
Why would I want a deep dive?
When I found something that nearly made me pass out, a wedding registry.
Huh?
We're not engaged. In fact, we've never talked about marriage seriously. The registry is recent, with our current city listed, and even has items I know they'd want. But my name, nowhere on it. Huh?
Who's married to another chick?
A wedding registry? Is that gifts? Gifts that you want for your wedding?
Oh, hold on.
I haven't said anything yet. I have no idea what's going on. Are they planning to propose secretly engaged or to someone else, or worse, already married?
Wow.
What?
Wow. I mean,
how do you find a wedding registry
online? I don't know what that means. Like,
so you know how I made the baby shower list? I'm assuming it's that.
Oh, is it?
I think so. What is a wedding registry?
It's where you get married, no?
Yeah, wedding gifts.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, no, I think that's actually quite wholesome and he's planning for her.
He's not planning
you
for
don't
her.
Think?
Did you make that before you proposed? A wedding registry?
No.
He's obviously already married.
Don't Google it.
He's obviously already married. Or maybe... Wait, I've got something that might help you. He might have been engaged before. And this is
That's
old.
going to help you a lot. He loved someone else before you.
Yeah, it might have been engaged before, and this was the one with his ex, and he just hasn't told you.
Does that help though?
Because yeah.
If I Googled your name and had you and your ex as a wedding whatever, I'm pissed. I don't even care if it was put before. I'm pissed. I'm fuming.
Yeah, of course.
So does that help? I think, right, either you go 2 avenues. You assume the best case and he's proposing, or you assume the worst case and bro's already married. I think regardless, you have to speak up about it. But do it in a nonchalant way.
How do you do that? Oh, I deep dived to search your name on the dark web.
You nonchalantly do it. I just got a weird news article that said wedding registry and something like that. I don't know.
What?
And
he's like, of me? Weird.
Yeah. And then
Show
you go
me the news article.
I'll Photoshop it. I will Photoshop for you. I'll send you back to your email a fake news article with that wedding registry.
No, what the best thing to do is go to him, right? It's a bit long-winded, but go to him and say, I've just had like this fake account DM me on Instagram with a link to a wedding registry with like your name.
Smart that. That is smart.
Yeah, and then...
Oh, you've done that before, innit?
And then...
That's such a smart idea. Wow.
Like, what is this fake account like messaging me this? Say that to him. So don't even say that you deep dived on his name.
Yeah, just use
make out someone's... Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or be like... Oh, my friends, like, they're so inner. Like, they always deep dive on my partners and, like, they've just sent me this.
Yeah.
And then you could even turn it a little bit against your friends. Like, oh, they're always trying to be like, make it out like I'm in a toxic situation, but they proved me right. What's this?
Yeah, no, you've got it from the master manipulator over there. That's a very good. But it's a great idea. That's genuine, solid advice.
Only idea you can do,
it's
isn't
an
it?
Actual good response to that. Do exactly what Tennessee just said. Well done. That's sick.
Yeah.
Can I read dilemma number 2, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Oh, here we go. Dilemma number 2. Last month, my partner randomly mentioned a hotel in conversation. I said, "Oh, when did you go there?" They froze for a second before quickly saying, "Oh, a long time ago for work." Alarm bell was that. Something about their tone was off, so later I checked their Google Maps history.
We got some investigators.
What the fuck does that mean? Turns out they were there last year on a random weeknight. No work trip, no event, no explanation. I brought it up again and they got defensive and said, "Why are you even checking that?" But they still won't tell me why they were there. Should I be worried?
Yeah.
Yeah? What the fuck?
Yes, sister.
Girl? Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Man, whatever you are. Yeah, you should be worried. He's lied to you. Well, there's actually no gender.
There's no gender here. Well,
Hey, be gender neutral, man.
Yeah.
Just say they. Whoever they are, they're fucking slimy. And yes,
They're
you should be
lying,
worried.
yeah.
You absolutely should be worried. I didn't know you could check Google Maps history. That creates a whole different ball game there. So they were there. So they said it was a long time ago for work. It was last year.
I checked your
Shut
ways.
the fuck up.
Your ways history once.
What does that mean?
When I was on your phone, I think, and I was on Waze, and I checked your Waze history.
And what did it tell you?
Well, I just wanted to see if there was like crazy address there once.
Was there?
No, but it's a thing to check like Google Maps.
What did you see on my Waze history? McDonald's drive-through, fucking parents' house. Like, what was there?
Yeah, and it was like postcodes where you'd like filmed at as well. Like, nothing was on there.
Why would you go through my Waze?
Because it's a thing, clearly. Like, it's things you have to check.
Fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
yeah.
you see, he was there last year on a random weekday. No work trip, no event. He's obviously there with another girl.
You're cooked. Like, I'm
she's there
sorry.
with another guy. I don't know.
There's no other explanation. You just book a spontaneous hotel by yourself or with your boy? No, you're cooked. You're cooked. Oh, I've stayed in hotels with the boys, to be fair. Jack Smith. Manager Jack, sorry.
For work, though. You're just randomly going to stay in a hotel.
Technically, no. We went to Ireland, not for work.
What for?
For Kyle Walker's fight.
That you... I
sponsored.
Yeah, that you
I
sponsored.
So it was a work trip. It was a work trip because I sponsored it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fucked. Like,
yeah.
Fucked.
I'm not going to lie.
The fact they're asking, should I be worried? Of course you fucking are. What do you mean?
I know what to do.
Here we go.
I know what to do.
Go on.
Call the hotel. Call the hotel and say, "Hi, I'm a PA and one of my clients stayed at your hotel last year. He thinks he left something behind.
A year later.
It was a year ago. I know it's such a long shot, but it meant a lot to him. Blah, 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 blah. Can you just confirm if anything was left in the room?" And then just and then see where that goes. If it leads to her finding the resemblance of like, "Oh yeah, he was here, da-da-da." Well, did the lady he was with?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh no, he was alone. He stayed alone.
Winner. Yeah.
That's a good one to do.
Ridiculous. I can't slip up once.
Well, because someone I know, this actually wasn't me. This is actually someone I know. Their partner was missing, and they tracked their partner's phone to a strip club, and they tried to go.
Where could he be?
Yeah, and they tried to go into the strip club, and the bouncer on the door was like, "No," and then she said to the bouncer on the door, "Well, actually, this is like our family. Like, he's been missing for months, and we've just finally got a report that he's in here." And we've been missing. No, he obviously wasn't actually missing.
Oh.
She just lied to say that he was missing and they hadn't seen him in months. And they just got on like news that he was in this strip club. So then they let her in.
Fair.
And then she found him in
getting
the
a
strip
lap
club.
dance.
Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, you have to do things like that.
Oh, that I could say a story there, but I won't.
What? Go on.
No.
No, go on.
No, just remind
Clip farm.
No, it's not a clip. It's not a clip farm. It's real life.
Yeah, go on then.
No.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
Do you want to know when I got my first boner?
No.
Move on then, innit?
Oh my God, Danny.
Move on then, innit?
Daniel.
No, it was relevant. Move on. Yeah. Move on.
Yeah, basically you need to tell him that you know he was there doing something fishy.
Tell them.
Tell them.
Tell them.
The worst response is, why are you even checking that? Why are you even
Red flag
talking?
that.
Yeah.
Red flag that. Big red flag.
Because if someone accused me of something, my response wouldn't be, why are you even checking? It would be, click.
Ankle keeps
It wouldn't be, why are you checking? It would just be the answer, the truth.
Yeah. That's how that's how they deflect. That's how they deflect that.
That is true.
I know. Dilemma number 3. So you actually don't want to know when I got my first boner?
No,
It was relevant to the story.
How old were you?
Year 5, and there was 2 other boys there. I'm not joking. My first ever boner was
always
in year
think
5,
you're gay,
and
you
there was 2
never
other boys.
help the fact that I think you're gay.
I feel like I've got to tell the story now.
Go on then.
Should I name drop?
No.
I shouldn't name drop.
No.
I still speak to one of them now, though.
Yeah, no.
2 of my schoolmates. It was a Friday. It's Friday night.
Danny, is this story going to make you sound gay and going to make me think even more that you're gay?
No, I think it was just kids being kids.
All right.
To be honest with you, I think it's just literally a case of kids being kids. It was Friday night. My parents, every like once a month, my parents let me invite friends round at the end of the week. Once a month.
Oh wow.
At the end of the week. So I was like, cool. To the 2 boys, let's just call them Steve and Alan. Mm-hmm. Shit, that's actually one of their dad's names. Well, it's done now anyway.
Called Alan.
Steve.
My dad's called Alan.
Okay, let's not go Alan. Let's go Steve. No, let's
Steve
go
and John.
No, because Steve is one of the dad's name.
Yeah, it's fine.
Steve and John.
Yeah.
Right, I've invited Steve and John round to mine. Little sleepover.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it was GTA 4 at the time. Might have been 5.
Please tell me it was one of the girls on there that gave you a boner. It wasn't the boys.
It wasn't the fucking boys. What the fuck? No, it was GTA. I think it was GTA 4, whatever it's called, IV. And yeah, we're just, playing GTA, the lot of us. Steve goes into the strip club on GTA. Mm-hmm. Bing! Instantly. Simultaneously, all 3 of us boners.
Oh, that is kind of gay now.
It is, isn't it?
It is a little bit gay.
We didn't do it. We didn't know what to do, though. We didn't know what to do. So we just kind of moved on. We didn't do anything from that point.
I hate this experience.
Okay, dilemma number 3, ladies and gentlemen.
We're just going to read that.
Dilemma number 3.
Do you know what is crazy? Imagine I just turned around and said, you want to know about the first time I got wet?
Yes.
No, it's just like crazy. That is such
Yes,
a
I do. Here we fucking go.
No. So my partner has a best friend who doesn't really like me. We've always been civil, but there's tension. My partner.
Let me break that down. So my partner has a
best friend
who
doesn't really like me. We've always been civil, but there's tension.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
Last weekend, I ran into them at a party without my partner there. After a few drinks, they let something slip. Honestly, if things don't work out between you 2, they already know exactly how they'd end it. What? Honestly, if things don't work out between you 2, they already know exactly how they'd end it. When I asked what they meant, they got all awkward and said, oh, never mind, forget I said that. Forget! My partner already has a breakup plan, ? Do I confront them, or was that just to make me look insecure?
What the fuck has just been said?
Right, so you bump in... let me give an example.
Please break, I'm sorry.
You bump into Lauren.
Troy Parrott's girlfriend.
You bump...
Sorry.
Bump into Lauren. Yeah, after you was talking about Troy, and everyone was like, no, Troy didn't have a fucking clue who he is. Like,
who said that?
All the comments.
Who the fuck said
the
that?
hate comments. We'll read them next step.
Troy Parrott does know me.
You see Lauren out, and I'm not there.
Okay.
And then Lauren says to you, oh, like if things don't work out, I know how she'd end it. Kind of like I know what her reason would be for ending it.
Right. So you would be bitching to her about me.
Saying, if I ever broke up with him, this is what I'd say.
Right, okay.
And then you say, what do you mean by that? And she's like, no, nothing. And then just end of conversation.
Right. So, yeah, I would feel a bit weird.
I feel like if you know there's always like a bit of tension and he doesn't really like you, then I think he was just trying to get under your skin by making that comment to you.
I think with all these dilemmas, it would just help a lot if you just spoke to your actual partner about it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to try and be rude. Like, instead of going, oh, should I talk to my partner? If you're asking, should I talk to my partner? The answer is yes, every single time. Just talk to your partner. Look, I ran into your best friend at the party. He said this. What does that mean? 9 times out of 10, the partner's going to go, oh, it's nothing. Don't worry, whatever. But at least
why would he even say that?
It's in the air. Do you know what I mean?
It's true, because if I bumped into one of your friends, right, and you weren't there,
Jack.
Yeah, and Jack said that to me. Immediately, I'm holding Jack right there. Stay there. I'm calling Danny with you in the room.
There we go.
And I'm confronting you. I wouldn't even get to the point of it's obviously playing on her head. And if he has done it to make you feel insecure, then it's obviously worked because
ding, ding, ding. Here she is. Dilemma number 3.
This time after, but I know what to do.
Take it away.
Say a fake account. Not joking. say a fake account to message you. No, yeah, just tell your partner that he said it. And if you know what, yeah, and if your partner's like, no, I've never, like, I don't know why he would even say that. Like, it's never even been a conversation. Like, blah 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 blah.
That is going to be the response.
Then say, well, he also said this, and you now lie on the best friend too.
Jesus Christ, you are toxic.
Lie on the best friend.
You are toxic.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, just talk to your partner, because either the best friend's a weirdo or your partner's a weirdo. Someone's a weirdo in this situation.
I think that's it's an alarm bells straight away. Like if Lauren didn't like me, it's just tension. Like it's not pretty. It's not an ideal situation.
It is weird as well when the best friend doesn't like the partner. I just think it's quite weird.
Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I'm going to assume the person emailing's a girl. Again, let me just make an assumption. Apologies.
We can never be sure about these things.
Person emailing a girl, the partner's a boy, right? And their best friend is a boy.
Mm-hmm.
That best friend is jealous that he has you, and he wants you to break up so he can get you.
It could be that.
That's my thesis. No, not feces. Fucking hell. What's the
hypothesis?
How the fuck did you know that? That's my hypothesis.
Yeah.
So I would say, don't give the best friend what they want. Talk to your boyfriend about it, because that's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Move on with your life. Maybe get him to drop his best friend. One sec. It's gone. Audio listeners, a sneeze nearly occurred, but it never came out. Was that the last dilemma?
That was the last dilemma.
Please email in your dilemmas.
And thank you for sending.
Yeah,
these
thank
ones
you.
in as
Hopefully,
well.
Tennessee genuinely gave good advice there. By the way, that hotel one solid. The fake account one, I'm going to be using that one in the future. All right. When I say a fake account's DM me, play dumb. Okay, I'm playing on that.
You can't use it on me.
I'm gonna use it on you.
My tricks.
No, because I now have in my head a way I can do it.
What?
I can't tell you though. I can't tell you, but I have a way in my head that would be like I can bypass it. Fine, I'll tell you. Boom, Instagram story Q&A. I make a fake account.
Oh, okay. Ask a question. Yeah.
Oh, but who's this? Oh, 10. I'm sure it's nothing, but I got a question. Bang, bang. Shall we use the punching bag, 10?
We should.
What a good yap session, by the way. We should be proud of ourselves. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Please rate 5 stars if you've made it this far, because you're probably kind of enjoying it, and subscribe on YouTube. We have the punching bag. If you guys do not know how it works, the producer will give us a random number 0 to 999. I said it.
Yeah.
And whoever gets closer to that number can decide the challenge the loser has to do. The loser of the challenge does a forfeit. Can we find out the mystery number?
I think today is my lucky day.
Guess the number.
I don't know. If I guessed, I'd be lying if I said I didn't know what it was already.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it then?
1.
Is it? Fine. Cheater!
I'm not cheating.
Cheater!
Yeah, I come here yesterday and
she came here yesterday and she was warming up. Yeah. Right, the number is 111, also known as 111. I would love you to go first.
You go first.
All right, cool. 111 is the number we have to get here. So you get to see my technique, innit? Microphone down.
Headbutt. Let's do headbutt.
Yeah. Go on then.
Oh. Oh.
Hell yeah. That ain't bad.
He got 138.
138. Which means I can't do the maths. Somewhat like 20 off or something.
I'm a headbutter.
What?
I might be quite good at the headbutt.
Go for it. I'm on 138. I'm actually getting the calculator out for this one. Whoa. Help you up, girl.
Oh, guys, it's so hard for me to get up.
Right. Before you hit, I'm gonna tell you what I got. So 138, take away 111, 27. My lucky number. 27.
When's 27
I wear it in every single charity match.
So you get to pick your number for these charity matches.
Yeah, and you know what? My first pick is 10. Everyone always takes it. Theo Baker, dickhead, always takes it.
Why did Theo Baker get it over you? Said it first.
Nah, he's probably got more of a pull. He's been in more games than me.
That's
and
unfair.
He's a lot better footballer.
I'm going to pull up one of these charity matches one day. I'm going to organise one just so you can get the number 10.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure, if you want.
I'm going to do that.
I have nothing. to stop you.
Yeah, but do you think I could get enough people to play?
Yeah.
Really?
1,000,000%.
All right.
Right, anyway, sorry.
I'm headbutting it.
We're headbutting it. She has to beat 27. Here we go. Right, we'll have another go. Don't worry. That's fine. We can have another one. Don't click the button. She got one. No, you got to click the button. No, you got to click the reset button. There it is. Right, here we go. First attempt of headbutt. There she is. Fucked it.
Oh my god, I've got a stronger headbutt than you.
Oh, so
I
you
got
want
a
to go?
stronger headbutt than
You want to
Danny.
go head for head?
Well, if I was doing it No, Danny. Just try to move the whole set.
You want to go head for head? Let's go head for head, mate.
Okay, watch. I promise I'll get higher than that.
All right, 279. This can be the whole episode if you want. 279 to beat. Tennessee Fresher with a headbutt. Zinedine Zidane steps up. Oh.
We're doing a run-up headbutt, but what if I ran straight past and just...
Well, that would, yeah. I don't know why you would do that. Here we go. Bah! Yeah, see? Don't even fucking try me, mate. Sorry, I will. Sorry, I found a new fun thing to do now.
We're getting carried away. Be careful.
Good now. Right, that's my next goal. Every time I come here, I just swing straight at the bag. Don't even say hello to anybody. That's my new goal, to get 400 with a headbutt.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. So
harder than it looks.
Oh, I win.
Yeah.
So I get to pick the challenge.
Again, why'd you win all the time?
Shush. All right, I won the challenge again, but you know what? I'm not even going to look at them, and I'm going to let you win to it this week.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm humble. It is what it is. You pick, and I'll do the challenge, because it's getting a bit boring just asking the questions. I'd rather answer them.
I know, and it is a bit like, I'm on a game show every time.
Yeah.
This is our podcast. So it does feel a little bit like, yeah. No, it's all right.
Maybe win one week then.
Shut up. Challenge 1 is a lie detector.
Okay.
I like the sound of this. Loser tells 3 short stories. 2 are lies, 1 is true. Winner can ask 1 question about each.
Okay.
Winner must guess the true story.
Okay.
I know when you're lying, so I don't mind that one. Or, I think this one.
Okay.
Back to school. Last week, Danny said we were all stupid because we had to Google that square root of 9.
And I fucking stand by that, by the way.
Time to test his knowledge. He thinks he's so smart. Well, let's see what he's really got. This doesn't say any of this.
Just make it up.
We've got 10 super easy basic GCSE questions that you should know.
Right.
Idiot Danny.
That does not
You
say
have
that.
30 seconds to answer each question.
Each question?
So smart. You're so smart.
There's no way it fits on
If
that
he gets 8
paper.
out of 10 or more, he has successfully completed the challenge. If he doesn't, he has to do the forfeit.
Wait, how many?
GCSEs did you even get, prick?
It's not on the card. It's not on the card. How many have I got to get right?
8 out of 10
What?
to successfully complete the challenge. Yeah.
All right. Fine.
GCSE questions.
I'm not fucking. I didn't pass my
GCSE
GCSEs.
questions.
Yeah, you're acting like it's
GCSE
stats questions.
These biscuits are bare nice.
What the fuck was that?
Have you not heard that TikTok?
What the fuck
Have you not
was
heard that
that?
TikTok? Basically, me saying GCSE was the equivalent of that. You haven't heard that TikTok? I got to do it now because you're going to think I'm just doing that voice.
You got to do.
These biscuits are bare nice. Have you not? Are so nice. Nice.
These biscuits are very nice, you know.
You haven't heard that?
We have different TikTok for you, baby.
These biscuits
Mine's
are.
a bit more educational, you know.
These biscuits
Not
are.
just fucking brain rot.
No, I just love biscuits. Love sitting here.
I actually kind of like sitting here.
Sitting here.
I feel like I'm more hyperactive on this one.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten hands on one of them.
I tried. You need a coin.
Oh.
I ain't got coins. Cash is not king. Do you want help?
No,
Okay.
I don't want help.
Okay. So I've got 30 seconds on each question.
Yeah.
It's fucking easy, mate.
Okay.
Is it multiple choice?
No.
Oh. I thought GCSEs were multiple choice.
No.
Okay.
What is the value of 12 times 7 divided by 4?
Divided by 4. So what you do is, you do 10 times 7 equals 70. 2 times 7 equals 14. Plus them together, 84. And then you divide that by 4. I don't fucking know what that is. So we do 80 divided by 4 equals 20. 4 divided... How the fuck do you divide... 21. 21. 21.
Correct.
Do you see what I mean? Give me a piece of paper and it's fucking easy.
You actually got it right.
Give me a piece of paper.
That was kind of hot. That was kind of hot watching you do that.
Fucking hell, give me more maths questions.
That was actually attractive. I liked that. All right, question number 2. Are you ready for question number 2? No.
All right, I won't need paper then, fine. Ready?
All right. Which word is an adjective in this sentence?
Describing word.
The small cat ran quickly.
Small.
The small cat ran quickly.
Small.
Correct.
What are you trying to do, man? The fuck?
Question number 3.
Jesus Christ, that GCSE question.
Isn't it? That could not be GCSE.
Nah, man, I'd be
Well,
laughed
maybe
at.
like set 1.
Yeah. Well, no, I was
I think
in
they
bottom
asked
set.
before what set you were in.
I was
They
in
did it
bottom set
relevant
and
to
I
your
still...
set. I mean, not set 1. Oh, wait, was set 1 high for you? Or
Set
one?
1's the highest, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then set 4.
Set
Question.
3, there was only 3 sets.
Oh. Question number 3. What is the...
Paper 1 or no? Do I need paper? Just warn me if I need paper, please.
No.
No more paper? Cool.
What is the process called when liquid turns water into water vapor?
Vaporization. Fucking hell, man. You lot think
Question
I'm
number
stupid?
4. Look at you, you think you're so smart
Christ, mate.
because you're answering a couple of GCSE questions.
Would you have got that?
Yeah.
Dickhead. No, you wouldn't have.
I would have got these.
No,
These
you
are very,
wouldn't
very
have. No,
easy.
you
I wouldn't have
wouldn't
needed paper for the maths one either.
Yeah, of course you would have.
Maths.
Of course you would have.
Maths. I was in really high set for maths.
What's 14 times 9 divided by 9?
I'm asking you, boy. If a train... Right, here we go. This sounds like a little riddle one. If a train leaves the station at 10 a.m. and travels 60 miles per hour, how far will it have travelled by 1:30 p.m.?
All right, cool. 10 a.m. 1. That's 3 hours. So that's 100. Sorry, how many what?
If a train leaves the station at
don't
10
read the whole
a.m.
fucking question.
and travels 60 miles per hour,
Yeah.
how far would it have travelled by 1:30 p.m.?
3 times 6, 180. And then 60, 30 plus 30, 210 miles.
All right, he's right again.
I mean, fucking hell.
Question number 5. In which year did the Titanic sink?
1912.
Yeah.
What I mean, fucking hell. You think I'm stupid or what? And again, that's not a GCSE question.
Yes, Danny. Oh my God, well done. Question number 6. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Van Gogh,
No,
Da Vinci.
it's not. It's just one answer wrong.
Yeah, fair enough. I jumped the gun, innit? Jumped the gun.
How do you... Right, question number 7. How do you spell the word for a large area of land covered with grass, often used for farming or grazing animals?
What? Sheer. Huh? How do I spell the word? Well, tell me what the fucking word is.
How do you spell the
Acres.
word for a large area of land
Acres.
covered
Acres. Is
with
it
grass,
acres?
often used for farming
Is it
or
acres?
grazing animals?
Is the word acres?
No,
Often used on yard animals.
I don't know this question.
What's the word? Just tell me
I
what the
don't know
word
if I
is.
can tell you the word.
Of course you can.
Oh,
How do you-
pasta.
What? Pastor.
But I don't know what else. Pasture.
What?
Pasture.
Pasta.
Pasture.
P-A-S.
Yeah.
Good luck, innit?
I don't even know how to pronounce the word. We've got another question. It's the same again.
P-A-S-T-U-R-E.
Question: Who was the first president of the United States?
Fuck yeah, that's where I'm gone, mate. Fucking Bill Clinton.
No.
Yeah, I don't know that. Let me give that won't count.
Oh, you're never gonna
It
know this
won't
one.
Roosevelt.
To be honest, I would have said Abraham Lincoln.
I don't know America, thank
It's
God.
George Washington, but I would have thought it was Abraham Lincoln.
Nah, George Washington's a pretty household name, to be fair. Definitely in the old States.
I wouldn't have thought he was the first, though.
I don't do America. I don't do politics, especially not American ones, so fair enough. Wait, how many have I got right? 7?
Yeah.
No.
You've gotten 3 wrong.
Which, for what?
Yeah.
When? What?
Question number 10. You're never going to get this one. In which year did the Berlin Wall fall, symbolising the end of the Cold War?
1866.
No. 1989.
Yeah, that's quite recent, to be fair. You were born then.
You didn't complete this challenge because
Right.
You asked for a do-over.
But the
There's no do-overs.
Absolutely spot
But
on.
you got it wrong
the right
first time.
answer.
You got it wrong
because
the
I did.
first time.
How do you expect me to? I ain't got a fucking piece of paper in my
but
brain.
life's not fair, and you don't get do-overs. But I let you do it for your own satisfaction.
got it.
But I just want you to know that it wasn't getting added into the.
Right, fine.
If you-
So yeah.
you- yeah,
But
so
the
you have to do the
people at home
forfeit.
know I won that, so it's fine. But whatever. What's my forfeit, mate?
Right. There's 2 options for the
Right.
forfeit.
Okay.
I'll pick which one it is. Danny has to wear an absurd or completely out of character outfit, like a superhero costume or a chicken suit or something else, during an entire stream without explaining why.
I think that's quite funny.
I think that's funny too, which is why I want to go for the second one.
Okay.
10 gets to plant a random object in Danny's stream. Danny cannot mention or even acknowledge it being in the room.
Don't put like a dildo or something.
I know, yeah, that's exactly where my mind went. Or do you know where my mind went?
Sex doll.
When you were in stream the other day, and I was like, "Why have you got this here?" And then you said, "Don't make it sound like I've got like porn magazines."
You're gonna put a
I would
porn
like leave
magazine.
like tissues on the sofa,
Oh.
like porn magazines,
Oh.
like it all on the floor.
No, it says plant a random object, not multiple. So you can have tissues or a
Do you
porn
know how
magazine.
funny that would be? That would be. Oh, I don't even know that if that's called clip farming or if that is.
That is a good clip farm.
It's
That is a good
crazy
clip farm.
to another level. Oh, I wish there was a number 3 and it said 10 gets to control Danny's day. Oh, 10 gets to control Danny's day and says, and he has to do whatever she says on the whole stream.
Your forfeit is to send a voice note. What the fuck?
I want to control your whole stream. That's what I'm going to say the forfeit is. So I'm going to put objects in there. You can't do nothing about it. I'm going to do the tissues thing because I think that would be hilarious. I'm going to make you do a segment where you just shop for me. This is a 24-hour stream, by the way. So for the first hour, you shop for me. The second hour, you come back and then that's on the table and you can't explain it. Then hour 3, oh really, can I be bothered to go all the way into what I'm going to do for the whole 24 hours? You're going to have to watch it to find out.
Good promo for me, to be fair.
And I've been dying for you to do a 24-hour stream.
But you are aware you are heavily pregnant. They're going to put in the clip.
Oh, okay.
Now. The clip's being put
So it needs to happen. It needs to happen for this weekend, the 24-hour stream.
I'm not doing you're literally no.
Please.
No, I'm not doing a 24-hour stream.
24-hour stream. I like that.
You're going to be in the hospital giving birth.
Yeah, but you're my partner, and I'm just thinking about the clip farming that we can do
Oh
in
my
24
God.
hours.
Don't worry about
It
the
will
clip
keep us-
farming when
it
you're
will
in
ti-
labour.
it will
You're
tie
going to
us-
be in labour.
Yes, but if you did a 24-hour stream and said a lot of controversial things for 24 hours, it will tie us over until we can get back on the road again after we've had the baby. It will keep us going. It will keep us relevant on TikTok. The hate flowing in. It's going to be so funny.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
That was put it there, man. Put it there. That's the best one.
I've got to
Yeah.
go home today.
Yep.
And I've got to get to work. I'm making a mind map. I'm making a mood board. All the different ideas of what I could put on the back of your stream.
They've already seen it.
I know, but right now I'm going to be going home and I'm going to be
Okay.
brainstorming ideas. I'm going to ask around. I'm going to ask some of your friends, his internet friends and offline friends, what they think I should put in the
Offline
background.
friends.
I'm going to ask my mum. I'm going to ask my nephew. I'm going to ask so many people what they think I should put. And then I'm going to just pick the best option.
You're going to go with a porno.
I'm not, because I've said it now. I would have done it anyway, probably. I think that would be probably the funniest, the tissues on the sofa. That's so embarrassing. That's actually so embarrassing, because it's like you've escaped the house and gone to the studio and had a wank and then like started your stream and left it in the background. And I'm going to make sure they're gay porn magazine.
Why is that? Why would you make sure of that?
Because you're not beating the allegations.
Anything wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
No, I can't stream having a gay porn in the background. No, I can. Yeah, we can. If you want to go down that route, I don't know why I'm helping you, but yes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Punching episode number 5, I believe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate us 5 stars and listening, of course. Sorry, please rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Music. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And the final words go to my fiance.
Well, I'll see you next Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, sure. There we go.
I don't know what you wanted me to say
I
there.
just wanted you to talk. No, mate.
Oh, love you all.
Oh,
Thank you
see?
guys so much for watching.
That's wholesome.
Mwah.
That's wholesome. All right. Bye-bye. We're out.